What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow. Like always, chilling with Dos Chicos, Averno, Atlantis. So we went to a little show at a mall in Clovis, California, which is about a 40-minute drive from where I stay in Big Tulare, aka T-Town. And they were doing a little comic show out there. And so I just want to show off the books that I picked up. It's all Marvel and DC haul this time. And I want to give a shout out first and foremost to a friend of mine that I've got to know from attending these little comic shows. His name is JR, and he stays out in Fresno. He hooked me up with a couple of books. Daredevil 270. Now, I was putting together the whole run of John Romita Jr. on Daredevil with Ann Nocenti, I believe is the writer. And this was the last one that I needed. I was having a hell of a time finding it. Apparently, it's the first appearance of Blackheart. And I was having a hard time finding it at a cheap price. All the other books, aside from the Typhoid Mary appearances, were like real cheap, like 50 cents, maybe $1 at the most. Sometimes even less than 50 cents. So thank you to him. If you're watching, JR, thank you again. Now I got a mission complete on that, and I had actually read up to this issue, and now I got this issue, so I can continue reading and finish out that series. So mission complete there. And then he also hooked me up with this Nightwing number 4. So I had was putting together a little run of Nightwing, and I was missing that one, so now I have the first 5 issues, so I get started on reading that. So I'm looking forward to that. And now on to the show, the stuff that I picked up at the show. Again, my friend JR, he hooked it up. There was one vendor that had a bunch of dollar books, but it was stuff that I wasn't sure if I really wanted to go in on it. For $1 a book, he made a deal with the guy where he was gonna pick up 100 books, and the guy said he'd give them to him at 50 cents a piece. So he told me, hey, I got like this many books. I need to, if I get 100, then I'll get this price. So he said if I wanted to get anything, let him know, and then see if we can hit that magic number. So yeah, again, thanks, JR. Because of him, I'm going to try some new stuff. Since I could get it for 50 cents, I was more willing to try some new stuff out. So I guess I'll go ahead and get started with the DC stuff. It's all run filler stuff. So I'll start with this JSA annual. I believe that's Just Society of America, like the 3rd series or something like that. Anyways, I've been working on that run. I'm trying to put together the whole storyline of One World Under GOG, and I needed this one for that. There's a lot of one shots and specials and stuff, and to get that complete story. And here's one of them: Kingdom Come Special, Magog. I know Peter Tomasi from some Batman stuff that he wrote. I'm not familiar with this guy, with the artist, but like I said, it's part of the storyline. I need it to complete the story. Apparently there's a Starman backup by Jeff Johns and Scott Collins, and I'm actually a fan of Scott Collins, so that should be pretty cool. Nice little bonus. And here we go, Just Society of America 21. These Alex Ross covers are just badass. I only wish the interiors were like Alex Ross Kingdom Come style. That'd be just awesome. But this Eagle Sham, he's not bad. He's good enough, so no complaints there. Here's another badass cover, number 22. You can see Kingdom Come Superman right there on the front. Just a sweet ass cover. So that's for the Justice Society of America, One World Under God. Getting there, only need a couple more books. So here's a series that I never read before. JSA All-Stars. Again, at 50 cents a book, I was willing to try it out because I'm a fan of Freddie Williams. The art looks good. I like the characters. I like the JSA. Was not familiar with the writer Matt Sturgis, so I, in an attempt to make myself familiar, I looked him up, and it was a bit confusing at first because apparently Matt Sturgis, he was born Matt Sturgis, and then now goes by Lila Sturgis. So when I searched for Matt Sturgis, Lila Sturgis came up, and I thought, is that his wife or what the hell? Because in the wiki page came up Lila Sturgis, but it had a picture of a guy. So I was like, thinking maybe they're a husband writer team, but I guess he was born Matt Sturgis and became a woman and is now goes by Lila Sturgis. So that was interesting. Like I said, it caused a little confusion, but figured it out. Anyways, I'm not familiar with any of his or her writing. I guess she wrote Fables, or not Fables. She wrote a spin-off of Fables, Jack of Fables or something like that. But I never read that, so I don't know. So I guess I'll find out if I enjoy the writing. So there's one, and then like for me, when I try something new, I am more likely to buy something if there's if I can find a few consecutive issues. And so I found a little early run. Got 1, 2. These covers are nice too, man. I like these covers. 3. 4. 5. Hey, get away from there! Damn dog. 6. And 7. So they had more. They had a few more of these issues, but there was like a little gap in between, and then another big run. Like I said, I don't know if it's a good series or not. So at 50 cents a book, 7 issues was as much as I was willing to go. Just because if it sucks, then I'm gonna have to get rid of them or something. But if I said 7 issues, that's a good little run to see if I like it or not, and if not, just enjoy it for the art. But I didn't want to go too much, and then in case if I don't like it. And that's it for the DC stuff. Now get on to the Marvel. As you guys might know from watching my videos, I am a John Romita Jr. fan, but I never really got on this run of Avengers because of the $3.99 price tag that Marvel came up with at the time. The way they were in the box, like they gave like a little bend to the board, like there's like a little curve to it. I have to straighten those out or just put different boards in. But there's number 9. Like I said, just for the Romita Jr. art. I'm not sure if this is a good storyline. Looks like there's some Infinity stuff going on. Number 10. Then again, John Romita, my man. And 11. And then I guess this is a tie-in with Fear itself. And I also picked up these 2 issues. Avengers from the same run, but a few down the line. There's 16. I don't know who that guy is. Looks like some kind of super Nazi or something Cap's fighting with. What's up with Cap's boots? What kind of shit is that? Anyways, there's 16 and number 17. That's pretty nice cover there. Spider-Woman looking all curvy. Hey! Stop that shit. Spider-Woman looking all curvy with Hawkeye. And then I just picked up this annual for the Delato art, and it's a nice ass cover. Not really sure what's going on there with Wonder Man. There's my girl Carol in the background. One of my, as Fred Hall would say, comic book baby mamas. But that's a nice ass cover, and the interiors are by Del Auto, so I figure it's worth 50 cents. Next, I got some run fillers. I'm working on Volume 2 of Thor. Again, it's like, as you guys probably know by now, John Romita Jr. That's just badass, so I'm looking forward to this. Number 17, Juggernaut versus Thor. That sounds good to me. It's part of a 4-issue story arc. So I'm chipping away at that, man. I only got a couple books left on that. And here's one of them, one of the few I have left. The annual Thor. And this has part of the storyline that is with, has something to do with Thanos. Final fate of Jake Olsen plus Thanos. So almost there where I can move it into the start, so I can start reading it. And then one more Thor. Actually, this book I actually paid $1 for from a different vendor. Both of these, I paid $1 each for these ones. Another Thor book. It's a one-shot, so I was like, fuck it. I'll check out a nice little one-shot. Zurcher is alright. So I'll give it a shot, check it out. Plus, that I will buy stuff from that vendor because he's like my main guy at all the small shows. He didn't really have a lot this time though, but I still pick up a couple books off him just to do it, you know, because he's a good guy. That's it for the Thor stuff. And then some more run filler. Earth X number 3. So I think I have about 4 books left on Earth X to get that completed. I haven't read any of it yet, so I don't know. So I'm going all in on 12 issues, so I hope I'm not disappointed. At the very least, the JP Leon is his work, so I'm looking forward to checking that out. Hopefully it's good. These Alex Ross covers are just dope. Can't really tell what's going on. I think that's Human Torch fighting with Namor, and I'm not sure who this guy is. But there's the big Punisher logo right there. And then next I got just a big run on Cap for 50 cents, and I was like, oh fuck it, why not? Never read these. Cap's, I'm a big Cap fan, so I figured I'd try out this run. I've read the first like 5 issues of this run. No, before this run started, the last issues of the first volume, which was started the Mark Waid's run on it. It was Ron Garney though on the art, and it was called Reborn, I think. Reborn, no, Born Again is Daredevil. It's called Reborn. Anyways, I liked it, so I'll give this a try. Kubert's alright. I don't mind Kubert on art. So there, like I said, if I can find some consecutive issues, I'm more likely to buy something. So here's number 11. Number 12. The Nuclear Nightmare. That's a pretty cool cover. I like that. Then I skipped to number 15. And Red Skull getting up to his shit again. Number 18. Number 19. number 20. And then just randomly I threw in this this I got off of that other dealer for $1. And it's a nice thick book. I looked at it, there's a lot of different creators collaborating on it. Number 50, I guess that's the legacy number, would be 518. But anyways, yeah, so that was it for that show in Fresno. It ended up being worth the drive, thanks to my man JR. It was worth it, because I got these 50-cent books. It looks like some fun reading, some whole fillers, too. And, you know, try some new stuff, so that's always fun. I figure, what are we at? How much time are we running here? 15 minutes? Alright, so I might as well just throw these in. Some stuff I picked up from In Stock Trades. My nephew wanted to get Injustice, the complete collection, volume 3. And I told him if he ever wanted to get something off of In Stock Trades, let me know, so we can, you know, because there's a couple things that I wanted, and I was like, but I don't want to pay the shipping. And those of you who have dealt with In Stock Trades know if you order more than $50 worth of stuff, then it's free shipping. So my buddy, I told him, and we got he's also my nephew's uncle. So anyways, I told him if he wanted to get something, so we all went in, got our order right at $50 so we could get free shipping. So anyways, I got this, man, it's big. Shazam. Power of Hope. Alex Ross, giant size fucking book. And on In Stock Trades, it was like $4 or something, because it was on their damaged stuff, but I really don't see any damages on it. Anyway, so that looks pretty cool to me. Again, just for the Alex Ross art. And then I got this, The Valiant, Jeff Lemire, Matt Kent, Paulo Rivera art. Not really sure what that's all about, but I see Bloodshot, Archer and Armstrong. Or I see Armstrong, Eternal Warrior. So I'm like, fuck it, check it out. I like to read I like the newer Valiant stuff. I got this, was pretty cheap too. 2 Past Midnight, featuring Ghost, X, and Captain Midnight. I enjoyed that little Dark Horse superhero universe. I'm kind of sad that it went away so fast, but it was a good run. Especially X was my main title that I followed. I read some Captain Midnight, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. He's kind of like a Captain America, Man at a Time type character. And then I got this, Godland Volume 5, Far Beyond the Bang. Those of you who watch my videos know I like Joe Casey's writing, especially on this Godland. The style of the art, just his trippy shit that he gets into. I've been collecting this series in trade. I have 1 through 3, and I also have number 5. I have number 6. 1 through 3 and number 6. So yeah, 1 through 3 and number 6. So now I have number 5. I just need to get that number 4, and I'll be done with that. I've read 1 through 3, so I just need that number 4, and then I can start reading. But it's a really good series. If anyone out there is looking for something new, not new, but to try something different. If you like Jack Kirby art, it's very similar art style, and it's just a good read. Good, it's a fun book. Yeah, it's humorous. It's a lot of style, and it's just a good book. So, anyways, that's it. I got another haul coming up from the Visalia Comic Con, which is our neighboring city here in Tulare. So I'll get that video up soon. So, like always, hit the subscribe, hit the like, rock those fucking bells or whatever on the little notification thing. share with your friends, and always, I almost always forget to say this, comments, man. You see something you know alike or know about, or just want to drop some knowledge, I'm always enjoy reading the comments. So yeah, that's it. Like I always say, get off the internet, go read some fucking comics.